What's up guys, the Bobcat here and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4, Common Sense, as Ming. Last time, I don't remember what we did. It was something... Did we feed Xinjiao a bunch of provinces? I think that's what we did. Unless that was the part before that. I'm not sure, but we've done stuff and we're pretty much in the stages of planning what to do next. So we've got to get the Uzbeks to like us. A slow going process, but should be done shortly. We're up to, well, 85, so we just need a couple more ticks and then we should be good. It's not going up as fast as I'd like. We do have some very decent prestige though. Taking all that land and forcing religion and such has really helped out with that. We're miles off our force limit, but we don't have the manpower to support that, which is a real problem. We can have 81 people, well, 81 regiments, but only 43,000 manpower. Not ideal. Did we pay back all our loans? We have. Good. Do we have... Oh, speak of the devil. A theologian would be quite nice, but we don't need one. Natural scientist? I'd like to get a more expensive advisor if possible. Prestige guy... He's not really going to help. We'll see what we get. I might take that theologian, but we don't need it. I mean, our unrest is like ridiculous, so we really don't need to worry about that. And when we get up to Tech 5 in admin, which is a bit of ways off yet, we'll be able to get, well, provincial unrest. So much for what I was saying. But, oh, hello. 5 prestige, 5 legitimacy. Well, legitimacy goes about once a year. That's an extra 10 points and we make 6. When we get an advisor, we're making 9, hopefully. Still, I think I would take... I'm going to take the... put him to work in the provinces. Get our legitimacy a bit higher. I think that'll be for the best. Now then, advisors. What do we have? National tax? Tempting. Very tempting. Let's kick this guy and see if we can get a better one. Really looking out for that, like maybe a natural scientist, so we can avoid the comet event. Or another inquisitor. Either one will be fine. Oh, I think another advisor just died. Oh no. A military engineer. When was that? Must have been a while ago. Well, because the bureaucrats are in power, we do have a fairly large selection of advisors. Missionary strength. Yes, please. He's expensive as hell, but he should pay for himself. Wow, he's very expensive, in fact. Whew. It's costing 30 ducats just for the advisors. But he's making us tons of points, so I'm not about to complain. Admin points are, after all, what we really need. How long will it be? 7 years before we can get that up. Just an idea. What about this one? 3 years. Much more reasonable. Getting that up to Tech 5 will be nice. Hey! Completed that mission. Conquer... Zagast? Zagast? I don't know how to say that. Where is that? There? Sure. Oirats are allied with someone. Is it you? Yeah, they are. Which is not a big deal. They're on Tech 4. What's their military like? Armies. Oirats. Under O. Oirats have basically nothing. No manpower. 11,000 regiments, but that's not a big deal. That 2-star general. Ooh, 2-5. Ouch. That's going to be very painful to fight against. Although this is all mountains, so provided we can get in there, we should be just fine. Let's grab this army and send it over here. We'll have this one support it. Convert to Confucian. That's going to be the next one. But we'll take this Conquer one instead, I think. Doesn't really give us much. I mean, inspiring victory for 10 years. I suppose it's okay. And we got a claim on it automatically. Means we can also take this one here, Aegean. Maybe that one as well. Just work our way up, eating them. Yeah, just go up and eat them all. Or as much as we can at least. I mean, what's the development cost? Oh, dirt cheap. Yeah, we should be able to do that. That also stops Mongolia from doing so much stuff. Wait, what? Hang on a second. How can you be allied to his vassal? That makes no sense. I didn't think vassals could ally people. Because they're vassals. That's weird. Okay, well, whatever. 3-0 isn't going to do much against a 2-5. Let's put you in charge instead. Do we want our king to die? Oh yeah, we do. He wants to kick the bucket as soon as possible. He's terrible. Let's get rid of him. Ugh. Probably want to put our guy there. And then just walk up here. Can we see their forts? I'm unsure if they even have any. They've probably got one or two. That's going to be a fort, so we might not actually be able to take that. Do we have an alliance with them? We do not. Could we get an alliance? We could. Huh. And they're only one off. Okay, well, we'll call Diplomat. And we'll see about getting an alliance with them. And that will put us just to the brink. Although we do need to have the Temple faction in power. So we're going to have to spend a bit of points putting them back in power. Which hurts, because that just cost us like 40 to 50 military points, which is not ideal, but it'll be worth it. As soon as that guy arrives, let's get an alliance with the Uzbeks. There we go. Yeah, too many diplomatic relations, it doesn't matter. Diplotech is not one of the things I really prioritise. Okay, let's crank up the maintenance. Let's kick this, actually, can we get a cheaper one? I'll have to go for him. Much cheaper. You can move to there. Now, I think our goal is just going to be to run to the mountains. And just siege it up from there. Could we, will they join in? They will. Perfect. If we were to co-belligerise them, how bad would that go? Or how well would that go? Well, I'm not going to co-belligerise them because they only have like 2 or 3 provinces, and I don't really care about them that much. We'll eat them eventually. So, for now we can afford to be, well, not as aggressive. Gotta wait for the units to get their manpower back, or morale even. And we could wait for the standardised pike, although it will take an extra year. Turns out having pikes all the same length is, you know, quite beneficial. Instead of having ones all, well, not the same length. I really want to start getting some ideas though. It's so painful that that's moved to 5 rather than 4. I mean, temples, I don't know how good they're going to be for us. Because we're going to be playing the catch-up game for a while. Now when we westernise, it's going to take a very long time. In fact, how long will that take? 15. So that's what? 3,200 divided by 15? I'll have to get my calculator. Are you fully reinforced? You are. Oh, bleh. Cannot speak. Let's declare war to take that one. Get in there straight away. 1st of January. Yeah, we'll get there first. That's dry lands, so we do not want to be fighting there. And as long as we can siege them up, it doesn't really matter. I mean, it's all mountains. At least the majority of it is. Isn't there a simple terrain? Yeah. desert, mountains, drylands. Really want to be fighting in mountains. Oops. There we go. I cannot afford to fight that general though. He is too scary. So these shouldn't take too long to tick down. And we will also have the Uzbeks helping us. So we will have to give them something. Like maybe that province there. Just to keep them happy. Ooh, he's going there. Well, in that case, head to Govi and we'll try and avoid confrontation as best we can. Keep converting. Gonna get that religious unity up. You need to march on the capital. Where's he going? He's going there. Okay, he's going after my fort. Not a big deal. We should be okay in terms of the capital siege. We do have our highest level guy there, and they don't have a leader. But head to the mountains, because the mountains are the safest place to be. Yeah, we're suffering some penalties, but our leader is certainly helping out. There we go. And this shouldn't take too long to fall either. And hopefully we can do this as some sort of a lightning war. There's that guy over there. Pretenders took over. Is our vassal doing anything? I don't know where their army is. Well, there's one. I wonder where he's going. 9 attrition here. Thanks, thanks for that. Let's... Well, that requires 3 regiments. Well, we'll just leave our army here. It's going to suffer some serious attrition, but hopefully it'll work out. That's a 1-3. Wow, they've got such good shock leaders, it's ridiculous. Who was this we're improving relations with? Avi. Why are we improving relations with Avi? Oh, I was trying to vassalize them, wasn't I, at some point? Oh, that's not going to happen. I think they got bigger. Well, we call diplomat. They like us, though. We got around marriage. Once we try and break that. Ugh, not doing that. We'll wait for our king to die, I think. We'll take the patient way out. What's the siege ticks like? 37 days. Ooh. The mountains, they do help protection. When it comes to... no. Siege time, even. What do we get? Walls breached. Wonderful. We could actually probably just assault. I don't care, they can occupy it. Doesn't matter. I'd love to try and eat some from them, though. Did Mongolia get involved? They did. I was wondering if that'd happen. Well, just need a good roll. A 13, definitely a good roll, but if we get a 13, that'll get that immediately. Don't want to risk engaging in mountains, obvious reasons. He's busted the walls here, which is not ideal. Truce expired with Korea. We've sieged their capital. I think I'll try and go for a full siege, because I can. Looks like the Uzbeks are going after them. 2nd of October, 5th of October. Well, they're going to engage in the mountains. Oh no, they're not. I'm going to arrive so late. I cannot actually afford... well, I can. I can try. I mean, the odds aren't really in our favour. -2 against the 3 shock. Oh no, they are winning. Poor rolls on their part isn't helping. Is that desert? It is. Such a vicious army to go against, though. Ugh. Go down here and attack that army. We'll stick our general in charge. Wait, he was here, wasn't he? He needs to stay here. We need to have some form of a general. Maybe not. Well, in that case, we'll put him down here again. It's tempting to actually buy another general, or at least roll for another one, but I really want the military tech. Looks like our vassal's coming in to help. It is desert, which is like a what, a -1, I think. I'm not sure. Well, we'll siege this province down and then go in for the attack, I think. If this can be sieged quickly enough, we can set this army to walk down and reinforce. How long will that take? A whole month. Ooh. Well, we're just going to have to wait patiently. Spare no expense. The inflation is negligible. Okay, how are you doing? 11th? 13th? Wow, it takes him a month each time. Well, let's go for it. We will shift consolidate. Make sure our men are at full fighting power. Peace offer from the Oirats. Tempting, but I do want to... I'd love to try and take some of them. In fact, we can. We don't need to siege it, do we? Because that changed, which means we can just ask for it, can't we? Can we not? Or do we have to siege at least something? Wait, what? What? Mongolia is the vassal here? What? How did that happen? They're like a 3-province minor. They have pretty good, actually got really good development. Shouldn't talk about them so badly. But still, wow. I'm shocked. Will you cancel that? Probably not, we have nothing with you. Well, in that case, we'll just ignore them and focus on the Oirats. We could also get some from Chitang if we wanted. But I want that, and that. Aggressive expansion-wise, doesn't say anymore, so that doesn't really help. Could eat something from Chitang as well if we wanted. You'd be happy with that. Where's that? I'd be willing to do that. Can we like humiliate you as well? I think he is my rival. Well, we'll keep going and see if we can get that sort of peace deal maybe. We'll have to hope. Okay, how's this going? That 5-shock general, good god. That's so vicious. Looks like we are going to win though. Oh, we won over here as well, which is good. How are we doing? We've got bad composition. Got reinforcements about to arrive. There we go. Reinforcements. Wonderful. Well, let's keep sieging him up. Looks like the Uzbeks are going to do that, so we'll head over to Mongolia. Nope. Yeah, they're already fully sieged. Do you want to jump in on there? It's difficult to decide what to take. I mean, no one around us is really going to get angry as far as I can tell, because it's all northern based, not southern. But still, I feel like I should be more patient with my expansion. I'm not sure. We'll see. No leader, we should be just fine. Gobi is coming under the occupation of Ming. Very good. They are fully sieged up. I just hit a button. Okay, you can head to Donovigo? Donovigo? Donogovi. Donogovi. Donogovi? I don't know, something like that. Terrible at pronunciation. Why are you only at 55%? Do we not have like 100% with you? I don't know. Still want to accept that peace deal though. Why not? Yeah, it exceeds war score. I'd be tempted to eat a lot more, honestly. What will that give us? Yeah, lots of power protection. Rejection. Well, we'll try and get that. Hopefully we can. There we go. You can move on to there. You can move on to there. Just full siege out everyone because we can. They have a fortress? They do in their capital. Go away, Oirats. Well, that was quick. Well, I would like to... I should have Koblerized them, I didn't realise. Well, it doesn't matter too much. Can't vassalize them, obviously. I should have Koblerized them. Another stupid mistake on my part. Well, I don't mind taking these two at least. If we can get that... I don't need the money. I make plenty of money. Then that should work out there just fine. Oh, look at that. Those Bexa. It's nice to have a nice strong ally. Now then. Can't super peace with them. Looks like they have actually given us a province there. Which one is that? Can we even see it? No, we cannot. Actually, these are all really cheap thanks to the Temple faction. Wow. I underestimate the power of the Temple faction. They won't give us that... Well, one more siege should do it. And that should get them to give us what we want. And that'll get them out of the war. Then the Oirat will be at just 100% straight away. We're taking 2 provinces. Actually, what's the... 7 and 3, 6, 6... Yeah, they'll take those 2. It'll be fine. We have plenty of time to eat them. Okay, you're going to give us those 2. Thank you very much. 100% on the Oirat, so they have no choice but to accept my peace treaty. I'm going to eat those provinces. And that should be good. And the Uzbeks will like us because we gave them a province. And power projection. Okay. Create an army. No, that's not going to happen. Not really. You two form up there. You go and form up, say, somewhere over there, I suppose. And now to core stuff. We're at +2 stability, I just realised. Wow. Oh boy. So much admin points. So expensive. Alright, is no longer a valid rival. Oh, we lost the power projection. Hate it when that happens. Fine, we'll cancel the trade embargo. As soon as we can actually send a diplomat. Where's the embargo? Seriously, where is it? Where at? Embargo? Where? There it is. Don't want to take any of those, as I mentioned. Unrest is a problem. What advisor do we have? Missionary strength. Ugh. A theologian wouldn't go amiss. Him, for instance, would be very nice. Spending huge bank on reinforcements. We'll start off with the lowest cost then, I suppose. Why are you costing 37? Yeah, makes sense. We make about, well, 9, so in a year we make 90. So that's 1 year's worth. 2 years worth. Like 3 or 4 years worth of coring. Ooh, hurts. We'll get those ones at least then. We'll start some of them. We'll keep our missionary strength guy. You know what, just cancel the missionary there. And get to work on, say, Yunnan. And we'll get that card as well. So that went well. Nice war. We lost our rival, unfortunately. But it sort of worked out, I suppose. We still have an alliance with... Oh, yeah. Yeah, that ends 4 years. What about Yen? Yen is a vassal. Yeah, so we can't do anything with them. Guess we're waiting. We can have another military leader, apparently. Why can we afford 2? So power projection apparently is still counting. At least for the army. That's weird. Very strange. Well, we're about to get a tech up, so that's always good. Get some standardized pikes. Better, what is that, infantry shock? Yep. Plus 0.15. Supply limit, combat width. Better soldiers. Get some offensive Asian foot soldiers. Shock is starting to rise up there, which is good as well. Our siege ability is still pretty pants, but not much we can do about that. Could probably focus on getting our navy up a bit more. In fact, what are our merchants doing? That's a good question. Merchants, are they transferring? Yeah, just transferring into the Hangzhou node, or the Beijing, well, just straight to Hangzhou. Apparently we don't have 100% control here. How is Malacca pulling? Well, I suppose we're keeping 9 ducats here, so get 14 ducats here. I'm not sure which is better to do, the Hangzhou or the Beijing. I'm not sure which one's better to collect from. Ooh, a Samit Usang. That's kind of scary. Does our vassal have a claim on them? Doesn't look like it. Well, actually, can we check in diplomatic? No, but you have a claim on them, which is kind of unfortunate. Oh well. Restore the old frontier. I don't want to fight Dive yet. The amount of admin points it would take is too unbearably painful for me to want to actually do that. Could I vassalize them in a war, maybe? I know you can diplo-vassalize them. I did it once before. Well, let's get a claim fabricated on Saobang, I suppose. We have diplomats not doing anything, and they should be doing something. You love us, good. Uzbeks really love us, because we gave them stuff. So they're going to be useful until Russia attacks them. You hate me. Cochin is... well, they're not in a good idea. A good way, even. A vassal in yen. Oh. Can we do anything with yen? Nope, because they own a subject. If they didn't own a subject, they still wouldn't. What about someone over here? Oh, Japan apparently loves us. We could get an alliance and a royal marriage. Why do you love me? Perhaps because I'm big and scary. Oh, looks like the Takada are going Takada. Looks like they're going to conquer Japan. These missions still suck. About to hit 30 minutes. Making decent bank. Our army is not quite fully reinforced. Oh good god, what are you doing standing there? Oh wow, did we just lose that much manpower? Ouch. Was not paying attention. That's just been ticking down. Ooh. That hurts. Well, that fixes that. Ouch. Well, guess we're just gonna have to wait now. 4 years. What can we do in that time? Aside from slowly call these provinces. And speaking of which, what's our unrest like? Ooh! Nobility cannot be bought. +3 stability. It's been a long time since I was at that. That's really good. 4.3 or 4.6. Yeah, where are these ones? Wow, the unrest here is very high. Why is it so high? Separatism and intolerance. Yeah. Local autonomy. Unrest. Oh, why can't I sort by that? We cannot increase it there. Wow, it's already at max. Oh, that's minus. Wait, if that's minus... Where is that one? Oh, we've hit 30 minutes, haven't we? Yeah, so I have to end this part here. Hopefully you all have enjoyed, and I will see you all next time.